this thing gonna break you down. You're crumbling till you hit the ground. You wanna try? Come and have your taste.
So the first thing that I'm going to start off by doing is moisturizing, and I'm just using my e.l.f. Daily Moisturizer. So now I'm going to prime my skin, and I'm just using my e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. I really like this primer, and it's pretty cheap, so I definitely recommend it. And for foundation, I recommend something that is more on the matte side if you have oilier skin, or just in general since you do usually get sweaty at prom, and something that doesn't have SPF. And now I'm going to conceal and highlight with my Maybelline Fit Me in the color medium, and I will have all the products listed down below, and I'm going to try and link them as well so you can have a direct link to them if you would like to purchase any. And to blend this all out, as you can see, I'm using my Real Techniques blending sponge. And now I'm filling in my eyebrows with this NYX eyebrow pencil, and this actually broke me out, which is kind of weird, so I don't use it anymore. And then I'm setting that with my Maybelline Brow Drama, and this is just the translucent. Now we're going to move on to contour, and I've been loving my Iman, I think that's how you pronounce it, contour stick in Earth 7, because it gives me a really, really deep contour, but it blends out flawlessly. And to blend this all in, I always like to use my small stippling brush by e.l.f. It's like $3, and it's one of the best blending brushes for cream products. And then I like to go ahead and use a face powder and just set the areas that were not highlighted or contoured. And before we put anything on the eyes, I'm just curling my lashes with this Revlon eyelash curler. And then priming my eyes with this Color Tattoo in Creamy Beige. And for our transition shade, I'll be taking Oktoberfest, which is one of the Coastal Scents Hot Pots, and bringing that from inner to outer corner on a big fluffy brush. And then I'll be taking the color Flesh Tone on a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to apply that to my lid. And try not to get this into your crease, because we're going to try and keep the crease nice and matte. And then taking that transition shade Oktoberfest again, we're going to be blending it in the crease and above just a little bit from inner to outer corner, just to blend that out a bit. Feel free to skip this step, but I'm going to deepen up the outer V a little bit with Barista, which is a warm chocolate brown. And I'm just working that on the outer V and bringing it into the crease a little bit just to deepen that up and make it a little more intense. And I do really, really like this shade because it's very, very warm. So now I'm going to run this black liner on my tight line, and this is just the Maybelline Line Express. On a pencil brush, I'm going to take Barista and run that underneath my lower lash line, and then blend it out with a fluffy brush, making a super ugly face. For wings liner, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Carbon Black Telescopic eyeliner, and this is a liquid liner. I absolutely love this, and then I'm going to go ahead and wing it out, and I'm doing this off camera just because I suck at it, but that's what I did. And for mascara, I'm using two of my favorites at the moment. I'm using the RC Cosmetics mascara and then the Revlon Lash Potion. To set our highlighted areas, I'm going to use this RC Cosmetics Mineral Powder, and it's a very light, like yellow powder. I don't even know what the color is called, but I'll see if I can link it down below. To set the cream contour from earlier, I'm just using this NYC All Over Bronze Glow bronzer, and I'm just using a little dome brush to blend this in. Now I'm going to highlight, and I'm using this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls, and you can add a blush if you want to, but I just decided not to just because I wanted my contour to kind of be my blush. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out with my e.l.f. complexion brush. So I'm using this Maybelline lipstick, and then on top of that I'm going to be using this NYC Plumping Lip Gloss, and that is all for the makeup. So now we are going to move on to hair, and this hairstyle looks really hard, and it took me a while to get it, but it's actually pretty easy, and it's just a fishtail braid. So the first thing I'm going to do is just bring all my hair to one side and bobby pin any pieces that need to be pinned down, and then go ahead and secure that with an elastic. And you're going to kind of just keep the ponytail on the side of your head, and then you're going to split your hair into two huge sections depending on how long and thick your hair is. And you're going to take a tiny piece from the one side and you're going to bring it to the center of the second side. And then from that second side, you're going to take a small piece and you're going to cross that over, and this is crossing over in front, and you're going to put it on the inside of that first piece. And you literally just continue this. Once you truly understand what I mean by the center, it's pretty easy to copy and keep on doing. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. And if anybody knows how to help, go ahead and leave those down below as well. But as you see, you're literally just taking that one section, crossing it over the hair, putting it in the center. And a quick tip on how to make your braid tighter is to pull the two sections apart before you go ahead and you cross over your next piece. It's just going to keep the braid nice and tight, and it's also easier if you want to loosen up later. Now I'm just sliding that hair tie off to tie off the bottom. If you have a little rubber band, that works a lot better, but this works as well. And then I'm just loosening up the braid to the amount that I like it, and that is all for the hair. Now for the most exciting part, which is the dress. I got mine from fabpartydress.com, so I'll have that linked down below. And this was actually the dress I wore to my senior prom, and my shoes were from Burlington Coat Factory.
It's not